Cool. Boom. Alright, cool. Yeah. Yo.
What you think we're gonna do? You think we're gonna start?
I was thinking, help me.
Nah.
Help me.
It's your turn, bro. Hey, do your thing.
Love and manners, everyone. Hey, love and manners.
Love and manners.
Yeah, each and every time. Yeah. Love
Back
for checking.
again.
Hey, we're back again, man. Love for checking in and that. Love for watching and that. You know why we're here. In fact, no, it's only a couple episodes, isn't it? At some point, you'll understand why we're here. I'm gonna tell you again. We're here to learn. We're here to share, and we're here to understand.
Love and manners.
Love and manners with the man them. What's going on, man them? Well, hold on. We've already got an episode out on that. How you feeling?
Good vibes.
Do you know what? It's been very constructive.
Yeah, it's vibe. It's for movement. It's just not. I like the small steps. I like the steps.
Yeah.
I like the steps forward, innit?
These times there's only one episode so far. It's not like we're like 20 years. In fact, there's more before that.
We've done a
really.
live.
There is.
We're making an impact, innit? People, you know, like how I see it is that you have to make noise, innit? Malcolm X said make noise, innit? And sometimes people is like, yeah, I've seen this before. It starts off and then he will probably argue or someone will go off or, you know what I mean? Nah, man, black people can work together, innit? So they're gonna...
That sounds like you're only speaking from a female perspective.
I was about to...
I'm just to let you know. Because you never...
I went mad.
Yeah, you did. You only... Because you were...
Now you're making them thinking about this.
No, I'm just saying, either you were really extremely camp or you was a gal.
Man is fully removing, man. So from that... No, but you live your truth, innit? Land, innit?
Yeah, fool, fam. I ain't saying no more.
But you know what's good though, Tess? Talking on that, I'll tell you what's good though. What's good is actually people have been saying that it's just nice to hear men speaking in the way that we're speaking.
Yeah, 100%.
In particular, black men. Like obviously that's who we are in it. We're men, but we're also black men, and it's really important for us as black men to be. Cause we need a tribe.
Yeah.
So that's what we're creating right here. We're creating a family. We're creating a tribe. We're creating a space, a safe space for men to speak and share their perspective. And I've been hearing nothing but good things.
Come on.
100.
And that's just one. It's just one. But yeah, well, now you can backtrack still. The other ones, I kind of wanted to delete them, innit? You know what I'm like.
Yeah, I don't understand why you want to delete anything.
But I also understand and know that we can't delete them because it shows the journey and the progress in it. So this is a new start. But people have hit me like, no, this is my first entry point. I went back and I can see the growth and I can see how it's, I can see the plan and the vision. So it's like, do you know what? It has to run in it. It has to run. But yeah, only one episode in, like this is... We done 2 that day. We even put the second half out yet. So
well, there you go.
By the time you watch this, is anyway. How we doing otherwise?
No, good man.
Life is good, brother. Life is good.
Like I said, overwhelmed with blessings. I can't run away. I can't run away from that.
I'm tired.
You're tired.
Yeah, these lot of life is good, which is great. Like my life is good, but I'm tired.
Nah, I'm tired. All the rest, but it's all good. You get me? It's all part of the whole thing, innit?
I'm always kind of tired.
I'm tired.
Do you know what I mean? I'm tired. Sometimes I'm tired from being tired.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm tired of being tired. Do you know what I mean? But it's all an opportunity. It's blessings, as Ted said. You get me? It's blessings.
Hey, my little fix up moment. You say you're tired of being tired. That was my little fix up thing to myself. Like I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. This just makes no sense. I'm sick of being sick and tired. That was my little fix up still.
But is it a thing of is he like the tiredness thing? Yeah, because there's an element of my life sometimes where there's this I'm jumping on some train and life starts to move mad. I need to be in operational mode. Money's to make. I can see everything's popping off and it's a good zone. You know, like man ain't got no time. Tiredness doesn't cross my mind them times. You get me? At most time, I don't know. And someone said to me like, sleep when you can sleep anytime you want. You know, now we have a structure now, innit? Everybody goes to bed at a certain time, but you know you can sleep. If you feel tired, just put your head down, get back up. That's like they said some countries do that, you know.
Boy,
we're just different.
That depends on your lifestyle, though, innit?
You think so?
Look
at babies, though. Look at babies. They
you do what you want, bruv. I do what I want. I've decided I do what I want.
No, exactly. But if you're, we're not talking from a 9-to-5's perspective, though.
Yeah, but again, that's still a choice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel you.
Remember, we were plugged in from early, you know, so we have to go to school, finish that, go to bed that time. Like, why couldn't we sleep any time? Sometimes I wanted to be in the class. I'm like 11. Oh, I'll sleep now, you know. My mum gave me some big breakfast.
Don't do that in the classroom, kids.
No, don't do that. But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wouldn't suggest to do it, but
I know my son. I can do. He's the fact he does that. I can see what happens. But you know, when a baby, watch a baby, bro. Look how a baby develops and forms. You have their breakfast, sleep for a little bit, get up, play, then they go. I'm thinking, wow, we've been programmed. Like,
real talk.
It's not good.
Nah, it's true.
I live like a baby.
Yeah, so you're getting naps in just casually.
I don't really nap, I'm not gonna lie, but I live like a baby in a sense whereby I do what I want.
That's
Do you know what I
the
mean?
way. That's how it's supposed to.
Within the reason of, obviously, I got family, I got things that I got responsibilities, but ultimately, I do what I want.
Yeah. I'm just,
You're trying to find out what.
I do what I want. I don't know.
I do what I want, bruv.
I don't want to leave you.
All right,
to
do you know
sound,
what? Do you know what? Let me
to sound. What's the word I want? Wait.
Yeah, go on.
Or what's the word I want? Like saying arrogant.
No.
I don't want to leave you there to sound
do,
arrogant.
Do you know what? People can mistake it for arrogance all they want because I do what I want. But but I want them to understand the difference. There's a difference between being confident and arrogant and cocky. Yeah. I'm not cocky, I'm not arrogant. It might come across that way simply because you're not confident.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not confident enough to say that you want to do what you want. Everybody wants to do what they want, but let me break it down to you. I don't actually do what I want. Do you know what I do? I do what I need to do, which actually gives me everything that I want. So I do what I need to do. But what I need to do is putting me first. You know, we always go there. I always go there.
Yeah.
So when I say that, I always stem from that standpoint where, what do I need to do that's going to help improve Dwayne to ultimately allow me to be of service? Because that's the point.
Has anybody attacked you about like trying to come back? Not attack. I mean,
No, I like that.
come
I
back,
like that word.
Try to, you know what I mean?
You know what? The other day,
Cause I get it. Cause I can properly like say, you know what? I can hear that. You know.
Yeah.
And feel that.
But
it's
putting
a
that into
programming
practice, of course.
I'm not gonna attack it. I'm like, right. The first thing we would want to do is like, but bro, how can you? We got this.
Sounds
and that.
selfish.
But when I pre it and I've heard it on many occasions, when I've heard it through the pod and how you said it, I'm like, and I see you seen it on your page, and I'm like,
Yeah.
No. I can actually, and because you are and who you are, it's easy to digest and that, innit? But you have to proper sit back.
You got, like, the other day I had a conversation with a mum, because mums find this more difficult than dads, but don't get it twisted, dads find it difficult too.
To understand.
To understand that when I say I put me first, because all they think is either selfish, cocky, or arrogant. Quickly. And I see people's energy. I see, but what they're doing is going, that this doesn't really suit the guy that I'm speaking to, but I can't help but feel that what he just said is selfish, sounds a little cocky, and a little arrogant. And I see the energy change. And I was speaking to her mum, is a fellow dancer. I'm not gonna out her, but she will know. If she watches this, she'll know who she is.
When she watches,
When she watches, do you know what I mean? But either way, we were out at an event, and the night before, I said this exact thing. We was having a conversation with another dancer, a male dancer. So it was a guy and a girl and myself, right? And the guy, he don't have no kids. The female, she's got a baby like maybe about 6 months. I can't really but fresh baby. So any woman I say this to, especially if she's a mother, it's a trigger.
Yeah.
It's a straight trigger. Like no woman wants, the first thing they want to say is, well, that's easy for you to say you're a dad. That's the first thing they go to when I say that. So automatically, it allows me to bring up a conversation with them, which I think of most women. Ask any woman, do a poll, bruv. Every woman believes that their role as a mother is more important than our role as a father.
Ooh.
Deep down inside.
No, that has to be. I have to put a poll in the thing.
And you have to have to answer honestly.
I've heard that on camera, you know.
Brother.
Like, I've never heard that, fam. Like we think that, but I don't even think that. Why are you thinking that? That's
I'm still figuring out how I say it. You lot keep talking.
Yeah.
I've gone.
Yeah, no, I know where you're going, but you want it to just be organic. So I said, boom, I'm gonna start the thing.
No, but you went in though.
No,
say the question again. So you're saying,
So the question is, for everyone at home, we're gonna do a poll, and feel free to answer back whatever. No, answer the question. Answer honestly. Whose role is more important as a parent, the mother or the father? And I only want, I want mums and dads to answer, but in particular, I want mums. I want women, whether you're a mother or not. I want you to answer honestly with your chest. With your chest.
It's anonymous.
It's anonymous. And don't think that we're going to be offended, because it's not that. Yeah, I had a friend. See, I'll go back to the other story in a minute. I had a friend.
Sorry, it's not anonymous. Do it on the comments.
Okay, cool.
But it's a safe place.
It is a safe place.
Sorry, yeah.
But I had a friend, again, I won't out her either, but she knows who she is. And she said to me that when she was a person that I spoke to about this. This was years. Her son is the same age as my twin boys, and my twin boys are now 11, right? He's like slightly older than them. But anyway, when she first had her son, when we had our sons, I remember telling her from when I had my daughter, like, I come first. And she was like, how can I put me first when I've got to look after my son? I said, well, how are you going to be able to look after your son if you're not looking after you?
Like simple maths, isn't it?
I said, come, the math ain't mathing. You're not even doing maths that make sense. You're doing 10 plus 2 and telling me
Twisted
that it's 10.
Yeah.
You're telling me it's 10. And you know that it's 12. And you know, I'm saying to you, right, it's 12. And I'm not shouting. I'm not saying you're wrong. It's 12. I'm saying, no. 10 plus 2 is 12, you know. Give it a shot. No, don't try it. Do it. Just put it together. Do the maths.
All right, but
do the equation.
But the self thing I get. But
she said, I asked her, right? I'm getting there. I asked her honestly. I said, because we were going back and forth. We was talking about her and her ex-partner at the time, the father of her child. Yeah. Well, he's her ex-partner now anyway. So yeah, but I asked her, whose role's more important? Because what was going on, how she was talking was just, it was with chest and greasy, bro. And I've just heard a lot of women talk this way, and I was just like you're talking like your role is more important than his as a father. And it was silent, bro. We're on the phone. It was silent.
Yeah.
Right.
And I was like, oh, okay. I said, wait, whoa. I said, I need you to answer this question. And she goes, I don't want to answer the question. I said, why? She goes, because I don't want to offend you as a dad, as I know that you are actually a hands-on dad. I said, forget about me. Regardless of whether you think what you think of me, whose role do you think in general is more important?
Don't individualize it.
Just think about yourself as well. But in general, and then think about yourself on a personal level. Like, as in, whose role's more important to you? Who do you think's role is more important in general?
Well, do you know the answer though, innit?
She said hers.
No, do you know? Do you have an answer for it?
The answer is nobody.
No, but what?
No, but
Why did he say that,
I mean, we was gonna get there, but
Yeah,
that has to be the answer, though.
Yeah,
innit?
that has to be the answer.
When
Do you
you-
get
when
what I'm saying?
you're-
But I wanted to leave it as a cliffhanger.
I'm
When
sorry
you're-
about that.
No, but we're being real, innit?
But it's
Yeah,
so
but we're
deep.
here to be real. No, because
100%.
we shouldn't be competing. The problem is, I'm
So
asking this
automatically,
question
she's thinking, I'm better, and then you shouldn't,
because they
you
all
should
think
all
about what they do.
Every role's important.
Or maybe not thinking I'm better. I'm doing everything, or doing more. Shit, I don't know what they specifically
No, you're
say.
right. All
We
of the
just
things you're
also-
saying, 'cause
we
it's
just
all the
always
above.
gotta be careful.
Right.
But yeah,
Yeah, that's deep.
or I'm doing more. It might come across then.
But why is our reaction? Because I'm gonna put us
Yeah.
safe on the same box. Because I can look at it and think, my automatic thing is like to think, oh,
The mum,
the mum.
because we've been conditioned to think that.
Right. You get me?
Right.
But
One.
I'm not
Two.
answering it quick.
Two,
What's your
because-
answer to it?
Because,
Go with you.
because like I brought this to my friend again, and I said, listen, you got to look at it like, think of things like scales, yeah, right? Think of life as scales, as in balance and scales, because life is about balance, and it's not about 50-50. But let's just say for this, it just evens out, right? Women, mothers, it's like a bag of marbles. They do so much, right? That it's like a bag of marbles. You won't be able to even count it, but you put it in the scale, it weighs this much.
Yeah.
Dads, men, we do this and this. Put it in the scale. Do you know what it does? It evens out. Because this weighs more than all the marbles, and this weighs more than, do you know what I mean? It weighs more than one marble.
Yeah.
This weighs more than one marble.
hold weight.
So these two together weigh as much as all the marbles that the women and the mothers do. That's if the man is playing his role as a man
Have we got
and as a father.
Have we got the right to say that? Like we don't know the size of whatever.
No. This is what I'm saying.
Whatever's
No.
everyone's
This is what I'm
carrying,
saying. This is what I'm saying. It's not about do you have the right to say it. Of course you have the right to say it, because they've been conditioning us to believe that something else is right. So we have the right to say whatever we want because it's what we.
I hear you.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? On the surface, we want to believe that mothers do more because that's what we've been conditioned to believe, and that's what we see, right? And because men have been silenced, because no man is going to want to say what I'm saying. That's why Tezzy said it's down. No one wants to say. No, but you know what I'm saying though. No, on the real,
100.
we all don't want to say what I'm saying because we go, how's that going to sound? How are women going to take that? I'm not afraid to say what is anymore. The reality is that my mum was a massive contribution to my life, to the point where I don't even think you could weigh that. You can't. My mother, what she done. But you think I'm going to compare that to what my dad does? I'm not going to do that. Because that's a disrespect to my mum and it's a disrespect to my dad.
Yeah.
Because there is no comparison.
Yeah, you can't compare.
Why compare it? Especially if your dad hasn't done a good job or your mum hasn't done a good job, I understand the comparison and I understand why people might be like, right, no, but my dad was shit, he weren't there.
To your standard. Go on.
Right. Or my mum was this and
To your
da-da-da.
standards.
Yeah, because it's like to whoever standard that is.
We gotta be placid here, man.
Right.
Yeah.
For me, in terms of my life, the marbles that my mum put into making me, contributing to me being the man I am today, the marbles are unstoppable, bruv. It's like
Yeah, it's them ones that come around and come back up.
bruv,
and go
it's
down.
mad. It just keeps going.
It doesn't stop. Yeah.
Right? But the thing that my dad gave me or gives me, put it in a scale and it evens out everything. It evens it out. Because I am not who I am without who he is. I'm not who I am without who she is. And I'm not gonna compare it just because society says that women do more because of how it looks and how it seems. Do you know what I mean? And then men, we just silence ourselves. Like, man don't want to talk about what they do. We don't even want to say what I bring to the table because someone's going to say, yeah, but in comparison to what women do and mothers do, you go, raw, so I can't even say what I do.
Yeah,
That's a man. It's like, you know, like I done a show the other day, yeah, and I keep doing these shows, like you asking the same question, like I have a couple, you know, you do the normal thing, like how long you been together?
Okay, yeah.
You get me? And I'll say like, but it's like long-term relationships. I'll say, I always ask the man. I always tell, so don't look at the woman. I ask the man, how did you make this work? Like, what's your secret? You get me? I always want to see. And the one thing they always say,
keep her happy.
Keep her happy.
That right there is the worst thing you could ever say to me.
I don't kid, but that.
It's mad, but I know.
I know where it comes from.
I know that's what the answer's gonna be.
Yeah, I know where that stems from, and I actually understand it because
indoctrination is mad.
Bruv, I thought that's what I was meant to do.
But we can do that, you know. It happens. Our mind starts to tell us it triggers. Sometimes it's like I can talk to like bare anything. I can say, nah. Sometimes you know what? I think it's best just to be quick. I'm gonna keep that all in now. You know what? Because I think I'm getting misinterpreted.
What's that? Keep the question in.
Not anything in terms of I can see where a man will probably be in a relationship or something
and do happy wife, happy life.
Lose his voice.
Yeah.
And I think that's where you don't want to be doing that. I can understand where it comes from.
Of course, me too.
It's been in bare time. I'm like, you know what? Man, you know what? I'm done talking it. I'm gonna let everything just play out. But that's not how we're meant to be rolling. We're meant to be kings out here. We're meant to be rolling like, yo, let me find another way to communicate my way to you, or find another way, or just you have to be stern. But then they like the stern. Afterwards, like you should be been talking anybody. I don't tend to stop talking.
Well, boy, I ain't come across
that depends on the woman.
Yeah, true that. But when they know you and know your capabilities are, and you're not doing the same things as she knows that she worked with you for, then it's like that kind of element.
I guess for me that helps when you're dealing with a woman that, and when I say divine feminine, I'm talking about a woman that knows herself but also knows that she's still got work to do. And the same for a divine masculine, a man that knows himself but knows that he's got work to do. So he's not coming to you saying, I'm complete, I done know myself, shut your mouth. And a woman not coming to you, I'm complete, I done know myself, shut your mouth. It's more, I know who I am, I know who I'm coming to you as, but I'm also aware that can change at any moment.
Yeah.
You understand? And when you could talk to a man or a woman on that level, it changes everything, innit?
You see the weight, yeah? What's involved in that weight, you think? So like on a you know, I'm always trying to be careful with how you put this.
Don't be.
I feel like we know the general mum does the feed in the late night.
Okay.
Generically. Yeah, the
Yeah,
feed in,
man's
the
good.
late night, the
Yeah.
nappy, the love, the care.
No, she's about
So
the time.
should we just put it like this? Mothers are the carers and the nurturers, yeah? They're the mother,
the
they're
hunter
the, and we're the hunter gatherers. So we provide and we protect.
So that's what we're out doing, you think?
That's in general
That's
what we're supposed to be doing, and innately how we are built.
So what's how am I contributing to that weight?
You provide and protect. So for that, it's like for you that might be going out to work. That might be
She works though.
Who does? Mummy works.
Well, yeah, my situation, she works.
Yeah, she works, but you lot aren't
Way
together.
before I was as well.
But you lot aren't together like right now. And the fact is, you're still providing and protecting, regardless of whether she's providing.
Yeah.
You're still the point of the purpose of the man, the masculine, is that we're meant to be the leaders.
Okay.
Right? But so we're the head. Regardless of whether you're in a relationship or not, we're the head. But they're the neck. The head can't move without the neck.
You agree? Are we the head and the
110,
neck?
bro. You gotta look at it in its
It
grand
just
scheme.
don't move.
In its grand scheme, yeah. Because it's how it's measured, isn't it? We look at it so mad.
Yeah.
But I'm a protector. So
Straight.
What happens, that don't get measured because until a situation happens, but we're situations happening all the time, but they don't know that they're happening.
Yes.
They can't go and touch
It's
that.
like you're running
They will
through
look,
the
they
alley
can
and
look
you've
and
boxed
say,
away bare.
yeah, they can look.
Brother.
Pair pebbles
Do you know
away
what?
and
Tez
then
is hitting it
wouldn't
so.
know.
He's hitting it so hard that we're just like just going on an outing to the park. We are already providing
Already.
we're already in
that
protectors
don't
mode.
get measured. That's like
You don't
know
even
what I mean?
see it.
She don't have to worry about no man hassling her. She don't have to worry about no. She knows
Because it's
that
his energy.
I'm gonna carry that for you.
Don't know.
I'm gonna be dropping you clothes. I'm gonna be putting.
Don't know.
It's a mad thing, and that's where even with my dad, as much as my mum might done cooking, cleaning, boom, 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 he would drop one piece of knowledge about something or show me something to make with my hand, and that saves me for life.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Come on.
So much as I might say, oh, my dad never ever did it, he's giving me these hands that I can build anything with. Like I could, if I don't need. My favorite was never have a next man come in your yard to fix things. You'd be lucky if you come in my yard to fix anything, like anything, because I've either done it myself or I'm capable.
Yeah.
Do you get me? The only thing I can't do is boilers. That's it. But other than that, everything else, tiling, name it, bro. Rip out new floor.
You don't wash up though, do you?
The washing up that needs to stop, fam.
On the last episode, you did.
No.
Yeah, but man tiles, bro. Hold on. But man can give you a whole new bathroom. Like a whole new, like, I can't do that with my hands, bruv.
I'm running no, because I can't.
You're saying we shouldn't bring next man. I'm calling Tez though.
I can't.
You understand? Because you got to know what man to call for that. Because my dad can do those things.
But you see that there as
I'm
a
not calling
dad,
him, though.
bro, that's not
Love you,
measurable. Because there's always gonna be something that that's my job.
Listen,
like
you
I'm
got a
gonna make
job
sure the
for life.
things are fixed before she don't even know. Some things she don't even know I've done. Do you get me?
Boxing away.
That is done. That is done. Yeah, it's done.
So even if you did call a man in to do it, even like we said, you don't call on it. But even if you did, like me, there's Task Rabbit. Task Rabbit is a good thing.
Yeah, Task Rabbit. I'm on that. So if you wanna get a more than me as well,
Are you on there?
Yeah.
I need to find Tez on there.
You gotta teach me, so you better do a sponsor. Boom, boom, boom.
Listen, Task Rabbit is a thing, and Tez knows because he's on
10
there.
minutes I'm there.
Real boy, it's basically Uber for handyman.
Okay.
Yeah. So you need man to do anything. Task Rabbit.
You get tips as well. And all them
Yeah,
things.
real boy, and it's helpful.
Such a nice guy.
Yeah, but you see, all what you're saying is like certain things need to get done. Like right now, there's a certain thing that needs to get done in the house for the mother of my children and my kids. Yeah, who you think is gonna get that done?
You have to get that
I know
done,
me.
man.
So even if it's just a case of I'm paying for it, like say the mother of your kids needed something, fair enough. Yeah, she provides, she works, boom, boom, boom. Okay, cool. But if she needed something and she couldn't get that, she's gonna have to turn to you. There's different things as to why she may not, but that's because there's issues.
Despite that, your energy is
Yes.
protective around them.
It is. You will go into fight.
If anything
mode.
happens, you know you're dead. Like regardless of it,
Don't matter.
bro. Did she do you get me? Whatever happened,
It doesn't
2
matter
minutes
what she
ago,
said about you.
If
You're
anything
going into
happens,
it.
I know I've been in that situation. Like where it's like, wow, we've had to just unite as well. We know what time it is when it comes
Because
to family.
we're not going with our emotion.
Yeah, no, of course.
Yeah. So all what you're speaking
Instinct.
about, that's being held by mainly her than it is you.
and it's weight, but it ain't measured.
No, do you know what? No,
Wait.
Like I fully agree with the whole concept and everything. Like I'm more just trying to get out of you, like, innit? Like you said, that knowledge he gave you,
Yeah, one just
that contributes to the house. That's a massive.
But
weight.
that contributes to
That's
his
a massive
life.
weight.
bro, it's
So-
my livelihood.
That's his life.
But in regards to of what mother brings and what father brings and all the pebbles and all the pebbles, that's a strong pebble.
Come on now.
Like you don't ever need to phone a handyman.
No.
Ever. That's a rock. You know
What?
I'm saying?
Because we are calling bare handyman, fam. You mad?
Yeah. No, I mean,
You see that see, like he was a driving instructor. So he what he did. I was driving from 11.
Yeah.
So the times when they're coming home from
11,
Christmas
you
party
know.
and that.
Hey,
Man was driving.
wait. Hey, guys, don't try this at home.
Don't. That's back in the days though.
Yeah, of course.
See, come my 17th birthday, as mad as it is, because I was driving from when you could do the theory test after your driving test. Before you have to do it theory test first.
I didn't even know that.
yeah, that sounds like something.
That's how long I've had my driving.
1970 kind of
That's
thing or
me,
something.
fam.
I don't know what that's.
1997, Rupert.
I don't know that.
1997.
Damn way there.
You understand? So my dad, I went on my 17th birthday to go and do my driving test and passed.
Same.
But then mashed up the theory test because I was so gassed that I had to do the theory test the next day and I got it. Bam. But that's the only thing that was a down. But my dad
Was that like 25 questions then as well?
some dead thing.
It was some dead thing.
But I
there,
was so
that's where-
stupid. I was so gassed that I passed in the morning. Like, they messed me up. That's why they probably changed that around now. And made my. But
Because of
either
you,
way,
Tez.
that he made sure.
Yeah.
You got to be driving by that.
Yeah, my mom tried to do them things there.
That's the bomb. That's the bomb.
Yeah,
Drive.
yeah.
My
That's
thing
the
is-
one. That's the weight thing.
I don't know the.
Look at the
task
benefits of
management
me
thing,
now. Like I've been driving from. I've got them license that you can drive big bus and that.
Yeah,
I just got that. Just got onto that.
Bad man.
That's the gem. I would look at my dad and say, "Look, you think you didn't do nothing?" But see, like when you put things in perspective, when you break
Yep.
things down and say both are important. I had a proper review. Because sometimes I've been like that, you know. I think, nah, man, you didn't do nothing. But when you break it down like that now, and I had to properly like, yeah, hold on, yeah, actually,
bro.
nah, them ones they dropped big bombs. My mum will probably think, nah, but your dad's went. Nah, she always bigged my dad up. She said, nah, your dad's done so much for you. And I'm thinking, why would you think that?
But it's only if they go into that zone of you don't do nothing, then it starts to sound a bit.
Yeah, you got to be careful of that zone.
Yeah, I'm talking about from the. Well, I guess I haven't. I don't think I've done it, so I can only speak from the other side. When they start getting to that zone, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. But like you said, showing up is a thing. Like, I'm just here in your presence. Because if that woman's by herself and something goes wrong,
it's both. It's the lack of.
in terms of another man coming over, or now you got to walk past a whole group of guys and stuff like that. It's very different when we're there with you. Don't downplay that.
But like Tess said, they don't even know those things sometimes. They don't even recognize that.
Until I'm telling you the truth. Until Dan said, listen, this is my Dan. I'm gonna call him Dan Dada now. Dan Dada. Until Dan Dada said, yeah.
I
have to call him Don Dada. Yeah.
Go on.
Till Don Dada, and I'm gonna go toe to toe with him. So that's why I'm doing these video things. I like the whole thing of what are your perspective, and me have to come with my perspective. You get me?
Of course.
I love that. I shouldn't have watched your one first though, because he messed me up. But
I didn't try to make you wanna.
Nearly,
maybe I wanna go this way now.
Stay natural.
What videos? What
I watched that. I just like the energy of what you speak. I'm gonna post
Yeah, we were posting them. You're the one who said you don't want to do those videos. Look at him trying to go like you don't know what we're talking
I'm
about.
just trying to get you to plug, but I plug. Make sure you're following the
socials and that.
I'm
Let me
trying to
see
get you to do that.
it. But it's the whole thing. You asked that thingy, it triggered me. I'm like, right, boy, you can't be saying them things on the pod like that. But that's good because I want to say them things there. But what is it that? But hold on, my head was like, hold on, how's he asking that question? This is my positional. How's he asking that question? I hope he knows the answer to that. What is the answer to that? Hold on, actually, I think the same thing, but I downplay my role. I'm downplaying it. Why am I downplaying my role? Hold on, what is the answer though? But I'm not even know if the answer. Let me ask him if he knows the answer. Don't say it now because we don't want it. We want the road to this.
But I done said it.
I'm thinking all social media go man.
Yeah, of course, I hear you.
But then it's the whole thing is both. You're damn right.
Yeah.
Bro, you see that little...
You play your part, man.
We don't even think about them things. How small. Just you not be... You think that you're not in the house, but you still have an energy based on that.
Definitely.
Like there's someone that she knows she can call, and the kids know.
Yeah.
So I'm just got Dad's gonna. I can get cooler.
Dad will make it happen.
And Dad is provider protector.
Yeah.
Provider protector.
But not because we're not gonna call us every 2 minutes or something not popping off. It doesn't always happen.
Because
like that.
it's this and
it's the
this
alarm,
is solid,
bro. I didn't think of the alarm. The alarm is a deterrent.
Understand.
We should be getting paid for this. We should get paid. There should be a payment thing through that. Because despite anything, CSA should be looking into them things like, hold on, actually, let's take away that money.
Yeah, it's a big role. If something goes wrong with the car, it's gonna get sorted out or whatever it is. Like, don't get it twisted. Because they come across more day to day. Yeah, don't think man's out here doing nothing as well. That's another thing. Like, someone not being in the yard is just not as simple. Just out here doing your thing. It's not that simple out here.
But that's like, what it's sold as.
That's what it's sold as.
It's sold as is like we're living the life of luxury if we're not in the family household. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like
if we're not,
You understand? Yeah. Like it's kind of like nobody knows. That's why this is important for us to talk about because nobody knows actually how men feel when certain things are happening because it's not spoken about. Man ain't saying nothing, and if man does say something, when I say how I feel. Yeah. As a man,
in movies, you don't even say it.
Come on, bruv.
You don't see it in no movie. Like man move out like
Listen, as a man, tell me if I'm wrong. Yeah, as a man, and I'm talking to the ladies as well as the man. Them. Yeah, as a man, you see, if a man says how he feels, he now has to be aware of how what he said is going to be received and perceived, because it's gonna, especially if he's sharing that with a female. I'm not saying all females are like this, but I'm just saying, in general, this is what happens, right? You share how you feel with females, and it becomes more about how they felt about what you shared rather than the reality of what you shared. See, everyone's laughing.
No, yeah, probably. Yeah? I'm not laughing, bro, because I don't.
Everyone's laughing, yeah, because they know what I'm saying is true. One, two, because they're like, "Rod, did he really just say it?"
Ain't that just women?
I just said. It's in general, all females. But I'm not saying
Come on, mum,
that
like,
it is.
Everyone do it like you got.
Brother,
let my heart, you know.
Listen,
like, but you see me, yeah.
Brother,
you know why? Right here.
You know why? You know why? So say like now. Say we're talking, and I want you lot to be women for me, right? I'm gonna say something to you. Let me see if you can be a woman in that moment. Again, this is in general, ladies, right? Listen. I don't really like the way that you were talking to me, yeah. But I just want to let you know that it felt a certain way for me. But
How?
Well, yeah,
How?
I was about
How?
to. You ain't even gonna finish. That's from what I know. There's no time to finish.
No finish. What? Finish what?
All right.
What do you mean?
Okay, wait.
You know what
when
I
I talk,
did?
okay,
No,
wait.
no,
Listen,
but
sorry,
then
one
that's what
second.
happens.
Can I talk and you just listen for a minute? Yeah? Can I talk and you just listen for a minute? So just give me a minute to finish. Let me land, and then feel free to respond.
But I'm gonna respond.
No,
though.
because
But I'm gonna respond.
Cool, that's fine. I'm just saying.
hold on, are we still in role play?
Role play right now.
Because I'm ready to go. Joking. No, I'm ready to get the hand and everything.
Listen, but my point is, let's end role play for a second now, yeah? Because you lot was too good, right? Let's end role play for a second, yeah?
We only messed up when
we're playing,
role
we're
play.
playing. Hey, I'm playing.
When my man goes, are we still in role play? I said, bro, you alright, bro? You messed up the whole vibes, though. I swear down.
You know why? Because man was so triggered as a woman. As a woman, he was triggered. You know why though? Because as a man, he was remembering how that felt as the man when the woman's triggered. There were so many things
Slow
that
it down, fam, because people they're not. I can't keep.
there was
up with
bare
it.
variables, right? Because there was layers to that. Danny wasn't only playing the role of a woman; he was also remembering his role as a man. Yeah, as the woman responds and reacts to him as a man, and then he's now still trying to think about himself in the role play as a
That's
woman.
a mad as if you got that, rewind it, come back again, innit? Because
Right? So my thing is now, this I'm gonna repeat this for you lot. Most man, ladies, please hear me when I say this. Most man don't even know how to articulate themselves on the way that we are articulating ourselves. Firstly,
Stop, yeah.
right? And I'm not saying that's you lot's fault. This ain't about fault and blame.
And
This
you're
is just
saying I am happy to sit here and I'm the one asking questions. You might not articulate yourself.
no, you're articulating
still
yourself very well, bruv. But my point is,
fam, you're
let him
damn saying
let
the
him
thing.
play himself down. Let him
We
play
went to
himself
look for
down.
all of that. I was
We all do the same. Exactly as you spoke, bro. I've been the same. I tell my woman straight up and down. I'm about to say something, but I always begin with the end in mind. I have that in the head. Always begin with the end in mind. Even though I might say something, the end is that me and you are gonna be still cool after. It might go left and right, but at the end of this, we're still gonna be cool.
You know why? Because men are solution driven.
Yeah. And
So I want to solve it.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, I
That's
want
it.
it, and I want the solution to be positive. I want it to be so. Even if you're mad at me and I'm mad at you, or we don't agree, I still want it to be a positive.
Going
As in,
forward.
we're going forward from here.
Yeah, and even on your point, I was saying, forget, it's the whole thing of we don't know how to articulate sometimes. For the situation, we can't understand it ourselves. But I want to talk to you because you're my woman, other half, or someone that I can talk to. I just need it to just be. I just need to say it out, and then we can put the puzzle, mix it out. Because sometimes it's verbal diarrhea. Sometimes it's like, all right, cool. This time, all right, this is what. All right,
Oh, so that's what you were saying.
That's not even that big.
Right.
You get me? Or right, you know what? Come, let me.
But Tez,
You get me?
See what you're saying?
You know like that. Sometimes my girls went to fight. No, not yet.
Yeah, that's not what it was.
I ain't finished yet.
But hear what I'm saying. Now. Most men don't feel safe enough to even do that.
No, that's
Let's
the
be
whole
real.
thing, or the
This-
comedy thing, where you see the man and say, you know what? Let's make her happy now.
Of course, most
goes
men,
back to
that's
you know.
defeat, man.
bro,
That's
it's
it,
dead.
bro. But
Yeah,
bro,
now
sometimes-
finish the point.
Most men do not feel safe enough to actually share how they feel. And the reason why most men don't want or feel safe enough to share how they feel, because they believe once they share how they feel, how they feel, and what they've said and what they've shared is no longer a priority for the person they're sharing it with, the woman, yeah? Because she is going to be focused, yeah, on whatever she was triggered by and how she feels by what she was triggered by and what you said and what you meant. So this goes back to when we spoke before, Dan, when I said to you, you could be speaking about this, right? Right? But a woman will then go and speak about that. But we weren't speaking about that. We were speaking about this. And because you were triggered by that, because that was a part of this, you're going to focus on that and tell me that's what I was saying. When I was never speaking about that, I was speaking about this.
I need to leave. You're just giving me bare triggers right now.
So most men don't feel safe enough to speak about their this.
Sometimes I'm like, do you not understand yet? You're smarter than me. Do you want to work with that? I just said I went there. Why is there all this other stuff? You're almost rating me too highly. You really think I meant all the other different 80,000 things that you brought? I just said I stepped there. That's it. I'm just giving an example.
Yeah.
We're not the solution, as you said. How are we going forward? Oh, do you know what happened? Boom. Yeah, but why would you?
That's why.
I was like, what?
That's why I've kind of urged
Am
me.
I dumb or what?
I've urged like me. Obviously, with me and the other half, we went cancelling.
Nice.
We went cancelling, like, in terms of.
No, Spudman for that.
Yeah,
still.
we're gonna do the marriage thing, yeah. But before we go forward and go do the thing,
Yeah.
we've got to go through this process first.
Makes
so we
sense.
said we're gonna do this cancelling thing, innit? And one of the situations, there's loads of bad things that we learned, but it's another guy telling us about, and it's all through scripture and all these kind of things, but it's relating to it's deep. So my man's now, there's bare other people there doing the Zach, been through all kind of walks of life, innit? So the whole thing,
So
what
it's a
he was
group
saying,
therapy?
yeah, it's like
Oh, nice.
other
Wicked.
couples.
Oh,
and that.
nice.
But my man goes, he makes it personal. You focus on your thing and you have a book and everything you're doing. Do you get me? Anyway, he put up a picture of a woman's brain and a man's brain. And that's everything changed from there. Everybody started moving different. Because the woman's brain, in the man's brain, he showed it as boxes, compartments. Tidy. So it's very tidy in there. Everything's got to be where it's supposed to be. And blah, blah, blah. We like organisation and that. And then the woman's brain was wires everywhere. You better that reaction thing came in it, like women, but because this big boy part, he knows his thing. He's already ruled everybody in, and when he dropped the line, they're like, "Really? You get me? You see the room
Yeah, because
change.
they believe they're the most organized, which
Mad, and that
On the
changed.
surface you are.
That did have we had a conversation about it. Started, and then he broke it down even more. Then we started to understand. Same way Dwayne just did the same exact thing. Yeah. We think that one parent's better than the other. We think that is better than that. We think
and this goes back
You
to
get me?
sorry, Dan. This now goes back to where we started. What I was saying to you, why I put me first.
Straight up and down.
Because what often happens, I was thinking about this on the way up to you lot today. You see women, yeah? Women will sacrifice themselves, right? I got my slogans. You lot know my slogans by now. And even if you don't, I reiterate, yeah? Me first, not me only. Selfish for selfless reasons. What I find, what women do, right? In general, is they are selfless for selfish reasons. So they're quick to sacrifice themselves. For kids, for husband, for partner, for mum, for dad, for friends.
Go ahead.
But they're doing it in order to get what they want. Because doing that makes them happy. Sacrificing themselves makes them feel as though they've accomplished something. Right? So women tend to do things like, I'm a be selfless for selfish reasons. They won't see it that way, obviously. But more often than not, they're going to go, I'm going to sacrifice myself to then get what it is that I want out of that.
Okay.
Men tend to just be kind of selfish. Yeah? On the surface. This isn't spiritually now. This isn't like as an individual. On the surface, and that's how they condition everything to believe that all men are just selfish because we just think about ourselves and ourselves only.
It's a big thing.
Okay, cool.
It's not true.
Where that come from, I don't know, but
Yeah?
my head literally is always on, like, raw famo. Like, how am I gonna? It's family.
So when you're out the house, when you're doing all your movements,
Yeah,
in the long run, it's for the family though.
it's always for the family. Yeah,
Because like it can come across as so the whole not being in the house thing or something like that, or you just doing nothing. I'm not saying this is what I go through, by the way. We're just doing that generalization thing, innit? Not being in the house, you don't do nothing, whatless and whatever. It's like, no, all the running around I'm doing, I'm not out here linking gal and all that kind of thing. I'm speaking for myself, I guess. All the running around I'm doing is for the long term. It's so that I can come.
But like the most important part, there's gonna be because of the situation that when I came out the house, I had to be selfish. I had to find myself quickly. Do you get me? I knew that. Yeah, my sons are there, and yeah, I'm lacking here a little bit, but I'm no good to nobody. Now let me just repent. You get me?
Put it this way.
I forgive myself first. Like, that's the first thing I did. I didn't forgive no one else. Let me forgive myself for my who I was, why I've been. You get
That's
me?
the first thing I
Stop
did as
beating
well.
up. Stop blaming other people.
Yep.
Stop blaming. I had to just let that go.
Yep.
I had to ride. Like, see when man them go through a separation and all them kind. It's like they go through 7 different emotions, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. And some woman told me, I didn't even listen. I was like an idiot. I was like, whatever, man. I ain't gonna go through that.
When you're not ready, you're not ready.
Bro, I went through every 7 of them, like, anger.
Several times.
Yeah, over and over. She goes, you have to identify each one and ride it.
Yep.
I know that you're going through it. I'm not listening to you. Ignorant.
Yeah, you know, when it hits you, boy.
Ignorant.
When it hits you, it hits
Yeah,
you.
but you do. There's the other thing where you gotta. Now I've learned that. Right, when something does hit me, like something goes boom, like I put faith in God. Like literally, that's my thing. Like straight, I like boom. Some people might have faith in all other aspects, but
Yeah, but that's what you do.
I need something to just, and someone's been pulling me all my time, and I just, you know what, let me, come on, that's God. This is mad.
So I'm saying all your movements though, yeah? All your like myself then. So all my movements, like if I go once a week, the whole other 6 days has been for that one day, innit? I need to be at a certain point and a certain level so that I can show up on that day. So everything needs to get completed so that when I'm there on Saturday, I don't know, 1 p.m. or whatever it is, 12:55 might be a madness for me, but at 1 p.m. I need to have done enough those last 6 days where I'm like, I'm here. I'm here and I got some gems for you without doing it on purpose or thinking that deep, whatever. I'm here in it to give you my energy right here, right now. But I'm saying it can come across as we're out here.
It would. But then there's the other thing of, obviously, me personally, like when I was at the house, it was hard because like, I'm used to waking up with my boys, like everything, we have rituals, whatever kind of thing. And it was the fact of, though, adjusting to that. But the one thing I never let go is the communication thing. Like, I might see you every other week or weekend and that. But my set, it wasn't like that. I could go every day and go and see. That's the one thing she was like, nah, I'm not getting involved in that. That's you and your sons. Like you get me? Come see them, do what you need to do. So the whole thing was like,
That's beautiful.
I can't even argue that.
And quite rare.
But I could have still took an effect of like, because you're going to live your life. You're still going to be out doing certain things. You're going to enjoy yourself. No matter what way, I wanted to enjoy my life.
On the journey, of course.
Love myself more, enjoy my life. So I had to start doing certain things differently. Go out and, you know. But it doesn't take away the fact that I made a phone call before I even gone in a club or, you know what I mean, or whatever, to the son or, you're right, yeah? It could be small talk, because you know like the teenagers love the small, like, you're right, yeah. They're probably on their PlayStation
But
or
you
something.
made that phone call.
But
Yeah,
I
same.
made that phone call.
Same.
And then what that does, it has a ripple effect. So when you're still doing your thing and you're living in your purpose, they see, the leader from the, remember the energy, we're leaders, so we're leading from afar as well.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah,
so
fully.
Opening up doors still, like I'm still involved, I still hear you.
Fully.
But then it's that factor, it has a ripple effect where they actually wanna, I still in my head like, my son's big man, he don't want to be around my dad and his dad and that.
Can I ask, what do you think they know what we miss? Not being in the house.
Yeah.
Who
Do you think
do you
think
who?
Let's talk generically. Mothers. Do you think mothers know what that type of man who's out here doing nothing, waste man, whatever, don't even come and see? Do you think they know what we're missing?
Deep down, I think they have an idea. I don't think they know. Unfortunately, on the surface, they don't care because normally they're triggered by how they feel, and they're more concerned with how they feel about us over the reality of the situation, which is we never worked out.
Yeah.
This doesn't work. This isn't working. But as parents, we still have a duty.
But
we still
as
have a
in-
purpose.
As in, I guess I'd rather a woman come and speak her angle and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But in terms of, like, what do you miss not being in the house? I'll give you an example. I might have missed first steps, for example.
Right.
I might have missed some nappy changing. I might have missed some bonding time that I will never ever have the same bond that you guys have. Don't think it's just I'm out here not being responsible. Again, this is not me in particular, but don't think I'm out here just being irresponsible. I'm missing shit as well. Like I'm missing all the teaching that I could be giving, could be doing, all the bonding time, all these kind of things. Do you think that they're aware of these things? Like, don't get it twisted. Man would want to change a nappy or whatever. That's my you.
They are aware.
Man want to do the feed.
But
That's
it's a
my you.
sacrifice, innit? They are aware.
Of the sacrifice.
Yeah, I would say they are aware that they. I'm not to my generalize it. Yeah, I do believe once a woman falls pregnant or their head accelerates like years ahead. They literally go, all right, I can't do this no more. All right, I got this. They switch. With my mother, my first ones. She accelerated forward. I still wanted to go clubbing. Like that. She's like, nah, stop smoking, stop doing everything. Everything's changed. She knew what school area she wanted to live in to bring up this child. Boom. She was like, yes. I was still like, here. Because I didn't see no belly. I didn't, you know what I mean? Not taking it real. No one's sat me down and said, you know, bro. Whoa, life changer. Hello, stop. You should be now from the belly, you should be operational.
You just touched on something that is real serious to me though, because that's another thing. See, because this isn't a competition between man and woman.
Nah, not at
mums
all,
and dads. This is an opportunity for us to actually be in alliance.
And be very clear, these are just early episodes to get to know us and whatever. We
Right.
will have women, mothers, sisters,
Definitely.
as well as man them and stuff.
But what Tez just touched on there was like he said, I didn't have no one to show me, boom, boom, boom. You see, when mums, I just want you lot to understand this. Everyone rallies around a mum or a woman or the females. Everyone rallies around. And you got to understand, I know that you may think that people rally around us, but the world in which we live in, yeah, is built based on like old stereotypes. Like it's a man's world, but that's if you don't meet and match that man's world, you can still be kind of thrown out of that world by other men. You understand? So not only is it like if we turn up differently as a man, not only are you thrown out by women, you're thrown out by your fellow men, right?
Right, okay.
I say this to say a little more. So what I mean is, when we're becoming parents, right, no one rallies around us, bro.
What do you mean by rally around?
No, like, so women get the support, the love, the teachings, do you know what I mean? Like, let's just say, for example, when she's pregnant and her feet is swollen, as she should, I'm not saying that they shouldn't rally around her, but what happens is that men are forgotten though. Nobody really rallies around us. They only rally around us as part of the rallying around the woman.
Oh, sorry, Jim.
Yeah, nobody is actually coming to support. No one sits us down and tells us what to do.
It should be a straight dart in.
There is no one or nothing for men and dads, bruv. You understand? Like, we've got to figure that shit out. And if we don't figure it out in a way that works and suits not only the mother of your child, but other mothers watching from the outside, Ribby, you're a waste man. Yeah. Right? And people asking you if you're okay is just a general question. It's a generic question. They're not actually asking you. Like, you said it, yeah? My mum is a don. She loves me. But you see, even to this day, if there's an issue between myself and Cassie, which is the mother of my children, yeah, the first thing everybody, not just my mum, but everybody does
What did you do?
Not only what did I do, is Cassie okay?
Okay.
I could be pouring out my heart. You said this earlier. You could be pouring out your heart. I could be telling you from something that even if I've done wrong, boom, 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 but I'm also owning I've done wrong. I'm telling you I need support, because that's what I'm saying here. Yeah. Even if I'm not saying to you, I need support with those words, but I'm saying, we're talking now. You lot are offering me, you lot are just listening. You're listening, but I can feel that you're offering me support because you know I'm talking from experience. Yeah? Nobody offers us.
And we're hearing from experience.
Exactly.
And this is one of my.
No one rallies around us, brothers.
One brother of mine, I should have been closer to him, but we're gonna do the thing. You get me? He's getting married and that, and he's like, and I had to, because I know you're about to get married. You're taking a step. I know you lot's relationship in it, like all that kind of thing in it. So I'm like, and he had the same kind of start at the same time as my previous. So I'm like, right, okay. Are you good, my brother? He's like, yeah, I'm good. And I was like, bro, you're about to go down. You're about to take that man, that dad. You're gonna take his prize. You know what I mean? And you're gonna hand you over, bro. And that's now your responsibility. And yeah, you may feel, you've always been together for how long, but bro, you get me? And I know they've had the ups and downs, and I know there's no chance back. There's no clear. I hope she's let go and she's ready to really make things happen. Because if you're gonna walk over that line, bro, it's a different life, bro. Because people are gonna look at you. It's mad. And he's like, no one asked me that, bro. Like no one talk. I ain't really spoke about that. I said, go and get some therapy, bro, before the thingy. You get me?
But you see what I'm saying? Who says that to any man?
Yeah, this is the man.
No, on the real, who says that to any man?
No, we're just good, innit? Like,
but we have to, sometimes we have to draw it. The energy just took me. I'm there decorating, putting up 2 wallpaper. I hate wallpapering. I was bored. I said, let me phone this brother. I was like, what's going on with the staggy? Yeah, you know, he's there like that. I was bored, innit?
I said, right, let me make a call whilst I'm doing it. That makes it more entertaining.
Let me get through it.
But I was strategic with it. Because sometimes certain man them, I would just reach out to.
Yeah.
So I was strategic. I said, if I'm going to speak to anybody, I don't just go on the phone for anything. You know, like that. And I'm just here, look. I'm going in there because I'm about to ask you, are you okay? Yeah. And you ready for this? That's what I was downloading.
I believe every man needs that in all different stages of their life.
If you're bridging like that, that's
and
how
the
you
truth
roll
of the matter
bridging,
is,
fam.
it doesn't really happen. It doesn't exist, and if it does exist, it still doesn't really happen. Do you understand what I mean? As in, it can exist. You know that you could talk to your friends, but who does?
Yeah. Listen, this is not to compete either. It's not to.
No,
we should get asked more or anything like that. It just doesn't happen. Like you might get like, how's the baby? Yeah, baby's good.
Nah, man, them
you
to say like, bro,
bypassed me.
nighttime. Like, what's going on? Is you're out at
No, yeah,
nighttime,
you
bro?
bypassed
You out for peas?
me
Money are good.
to ask for baby, innit? Like, which is great.
Everyone bypass you.
Which is great.
To
yeah.
really to ask about the baby and the mother.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm saying to you. Like, how I'm feeling is kind of secondary. And more often than not, even if I share how I'm feeling, most of the women in my life that I might share that with, they're triggered by what I've said and thinking, how would that affect Cassie? Because if I was, because as a woman,
So what you actually meant when you said that was... Yeah,
do you know what I mean? So there's always that, which
Would
is
you
fine.
prefer them to get along or not get along, though? That's the thing.
No, it's not.
It's hard with that.
You
Sometimes I
want
want
to know what I prefer? You want to know what I prefer?
Yeah, yeah.
Because you gave me options that, like, those are the only options.
Yeah, you just
See what I mean? That's what it's like. You said, "Ruh, would you prefer them to get along or not?" No,
Yeah.
you can get along and still support me.
Yeah, it's 100%.
So I don't want you to not get along. I just want you to get along.
Let's
and
have
still
let's have a one or the other.
That's what I mean. That's not what like you're going like those are the only options.
Yeah,
They're not
see?
like because
This
if
is what
those
I'm
are, listen,
saying.
let me put you like this here. Imagine, take a moment, fellas, yeah. If we were to move and navigate from how we felt.
Oh, no.
Just pause and breathe that in for a minute. Imagine, you know when we're triggered, when they say something to us,
all the time.
when they say
be
something to
hulking
us
all
that
the
triggers
time.
us, and we now move from a space of what we felt in that moment. Like, as in, when I just told you, I don't feel like anyone's got my back at times. I know people got, listen, in reality on the surface, no one's got my back, bruv.
Oh, okay.
Spiritually, in reality, everyone's got my back. You mad? I know the women in my life love me. I know that. But you see, when they're triggered, the love that they have for me and how they see me and how they viewed me is no longer a priority. I am now the enemy.
Go on.
Right?
Yeah.
So, because now they are only focused on what they're triggered by.
We be hulking all the time.
So imagine I was to be like, I just don't like how I don't like the fact that you're triggered, and I went off my feeling. Because what we do when we know that they're triggered, we do our best to go, let me not now react to their reaction based on what I said. Because if I now react, then we're both just reacting.
It's very underrated as well. It's very underrated.
Boys, just tell me if you moved off your feeling. If you moved off your feeling, how do you feel?
What do you say?
Do you know why I can't even answer it? Sometimes man don't even know how man's feeling. Sometimes
That's still a feeling, bro.
No, but guess what? That's why it's important to have the question that I'm asking you, because that says that you silence yourself as well.
So
and that is a
sometimes-
feeling, but that's a feeling that you've got used to.
So that man that is like, just keep her happy, man. That's
Yep.
it. Like,
That's what that
he
is.
doesn't even have a clue how he's feeling. He just knows, is she good? Yeah, man.
I'm hoping it's just comedy and that's just
good.
part
Well,
of the
yeah,
whole
but-
comedy
No,
game.
it's not.
No, but people say
It's
it.
real.
No,
They say it all the
no.
time.
Happy
No,
wife,
drama.
happy life.
Yeah,
Mandem.
yeah.
It's not happy spouse,
get a
happy
t-shirt
house.
with that on it as well.
Yeah, it's not happy house, happy spouse, or happy spouse, happy house. It is happy wife, happy life. And most men definitely they just want a happy life. How do I get peace? Most men, no matter even us here, I'm thinking, how do I get peace? But if peace means I have to sacrifice me, I'd rather not.
Listen,
be
I
with
see
you.
someone do that, bend over backwards and do that, and then it backfired later on. Because when that person became ill, that the strength, like, you know, you let the woman be the maid that wants the decisions and and you just say, yeah, go on. And then when the strong man, falls, because you're weak, you don't know what to do.
Experience.
You don't know what to. Where's the pots and pans
Thing
when
is,
you get me? You
What
can't
you
find
said,
nothing.
what you said, there's no peace in that. What Dwayne said, there's no peace. If I got to sacrifice my thing, then there's no peace in that.
Peace is gone.
Which
You
full
want peace
circle.
no, but that's peace. That's why people getting peace wrong, innit? The peace is within here, like.
But that's my point. If you sacrifice
people
yourself
that
to
think
make
it's
someone
out
else
here, the
happy,
noise.
if I sacrifice myself to make, if I'm doing happy wife, happy life, I'm sacrificing myself.
Yeah, that's not peace.
So full circle.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you do.
Selfish
you
for selfish reasons.
just want to burst. Like inside you're just like, raw. You just swallow.
And then women are doing the opposite. They're being selfless, right? For selfish reasons.
Hey, you lot are doing bare, like women are doing this, women are doing that. I ain't that.
No. I can say that because that's what we're on. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm talking generally.
Yeah.
Because I can talk about men. Listen, we could go on all day, but there's bare platforms
hear
about
plenty of
that.
that, yeah.
We got bare platforms about that. If you want me to take some responsibility for the shit that I've done, I could do that all day.
Grab a magazine.
Do you know what I mean? You could pull out something and be like, yeah, I've done that.
Yeah.
But the conversation would end very quickly. You know why? because I would own responsibility and accountability.
That's a whole nother combo. That's a different.
So once the conversation can't be much long when you go, right, have you ever done that? Yeah.
Yeah. I've done that, bro.
So when you did that, what was that about? Do you know what it was for me? You know what? I didn't really know who the hell I was them time there. So I was doing shit that now I know that I was immature and I did. So now I can give you details as to why I did things.
You can't do better if you don't know better.
Right.
Unfortunately,
ask a woman to take responsibility for what she did. I guarantee you right now.
I'm not asking.
What did you say? Yeah. One comedian does it and I won't bait up his whole thing, but that's the first thing he asks us on stage. Like, we're going to do a crowd engagement. All right, women, repeat after me. I apologize for what I did. And all of them triggered. It's like they don't say it. It's like coming like a thingy. But
do you see what? But even as a joke, they don't even say it. Yeah. They're triggered even as a joke.
It bangs all the time. Starts him off nice.
I feel like I've seen him. I can't think who that is right now, but I've seen it.
But that's mad. That. Yeah, that's a mad sound.
So selfish for selfless reasons.
Selfish
you
for
need
selfless
that
reasons.
Peace. If you haven't got that peace, then you're not able to show up. And
not that piece out here, you know, the one where everybody she can still run up her mouth, but it's that peace of mind inside that you've done everything you could do and done it, and inside you can look at you. So when you go to bed at night, you can actually go, right, man can sleep, you know.
Yeah.
I don't lose sleep, boys.
Yeah, you can't.
That's something I never lose.
No, don't lose that, man. That's the most vital thing to recharge.
As in over nothing, Rib Boy. I could tell you, look, bare things. I can go into things where it's deep. You know what I mean? Cancer's tried to chase man on a regular. Not me personally, but via my mum, via the mother of my children, auntie, cousin. I'm talking like it is rife, Rib Boy. I didn't lose sleep over none of it. But again, no one rallied around me. No one rallied around the son of, the cousin of, the partner of, the brother of. No one rallied around me.
The village thing,
right? No one rallied around me. All they rallied around was the people going through it, as they should. Yes. The people that are actually going through the disease and the illness and the, do you know what I mean? And the recovery. They deserve to get that support and rallied around. But the only time I got rallied around is when if I got triggered by something. Now people want to come and talk to me.
Because you've shown it now.
Because I've now shown some anger and like, rah. I'm saying, rah, why is no one listening to me? And it's like, what's no one listening to you? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
But when I was talking calmly, no one was listening. Now I've lost my shit. Notice I said that in the thing. Now I lost my shit.
Well, because
now people are saying, oh, look at... Dwayne's never like that.
Mind. Like, why is he moving like that?
Right.
But sometimes you're not hearing the... When we say it plain and simple, listen sometimes. Sometimes listen to it. It's
Life
real.
will be so simple,
like, bro, I'm tired. So am I.
Right. It's like, how does that work? I'm telling you I'm tired. And you now respond with, so am I.
Yeah, but I've done this.
Cool. So again, what do men do then?
Silence.
Right. Why am I going to tell you how I'm feeling? You keep asking me to communicate. And when I communicate, if I don't communicate in a way that suits, meets and matches your perspective and narrative, and then you don't want to hear it.
And that's a key thing in terms of relationship. Like you just know is that for when you can't do that, and then a next woman's gonna go and do that, innit? So that's how I was gonna go there. That's where the madness works. You want to say what you want to say, but I tell my woman, I said, listen, man's got to speak my truth all the time. If I cannot do that, there's gonna be a problem, you know, because I need to be able to speak. That is why
most men women check out emotionally, right? So although women may physically not cheat on you, right? Because all of a sudden now they've got this thing whereby because they will judge you for cheating, because cheating is a thing, but a man's love language is physical. It's intimacy. But it's been taken for granted because all they do is look at us and view us as we just want sex. Just want fuck. We just want the titty. Yeah? And there's so much more because it's part of our love language. Touch. Intimacy. You know, the intimacy is what...
Even the way you handle yourself as a woman, you get me?
Is that why sometimes
turn a man on?
Valentine's Day people random? I see the posts like, don't just give the pussy and that's it on Valentine's. You think that's just enough all the time?
Yeah, because that's what women will say. I'm the gift.
Yeah, I'm the prize.
I'm the gift. But yet you want more. So you're saying you're the gift, but what effort are you making with that? Even if you are the gift, what effort are you making throughout the year? Not on Valentine's Day. What effort are you making? And not with me.
I do with my eyebrows, like
with yourself.
Do my hair.
Yeah, no, which is good. Yeah,
I look good every day.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, but
Dwayne,
get out, man. You're getting on my nerves, big man. You're triggering me.
You know what I'm saying? But why is he behaving like this? Why is he your guest? He's so rude.
Bare devil's advocate going on right here, right now.
Give me like that. Is that bad? Is that bad?
No,
No, because you
no.
did one particular girl. Or certain gal.
No,
you
wait,
did
wait.
certain gal.
No, there's gonna be so many that none of this applies to and stuff like that.
100%.
That's why I'm saying. we're
No,
just
but what
doing
he mentioned there
bare
to me
devil's
is still effort with yourself. I love that. Make effort. For me, he
Okay,
spoke
yeah,
about
yeah.
eyebrows, hair, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
You know what was wrong with what he was saying?
Yeah, go on.
Shall I tell you what was wrong?
Yeah.
It was the energy. It wasn't what was said.
That's how it said.
It was the energy.
Okay,
Women
yeah,
need to
yeah,
understand
yeah.
for us, it's all about energy. You can say anything. You can tell me how you feel. The moment
say
you
it.
project how you feel and make how you feel and like my issue, I now need to.
Like you said, I'm tired. Well, I'm tired too.
Right.
You get me? But if she said tired, she goes, I'm tired too, baby. And then
It's
it came
different.
over, It's different.
It's
energy,
different.
man.
And then guess what? If she says it in that energy, she would also be talking to you differently. She'd be like,
Yeah.
do you know, I'm tired too, babes.
And
Oh,
we
why
can't
are you
even
tired?
react to that. We
Now
can't
we
even
can
react
bounce
to that.
back,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now
But
we're
not just,
talking.
hold on, let me just load up the guns. We've gone. I'm tired. Right. I've had the baby. You get me?
She could say the same thing with a
vice
different
versa
energy.
as well. Vice versa,
No,
we
of
can do the
course.
same. We can
Of-
choose that.
100%.
This is why I say I hold myself responsible and accountable because I've now learned that I know who I am as a man, although I still know that there's more to me and I'm gonna grow and I'm gonna develop and be more. But I know who I am. Do you know what I mean? I also know who I was, and I know who I wasn't really. I weren't fully developed. I didn't know who the fuck I was as much as I thought I did.
Of course.
I didn't know myself.
We thought it. We knew. You
Yeah,
get
I
me?
thought I knew everything.
As I left GCSEs, I was like, yep, bam, man knows. Don't look, car, gal, that's what you do, innit?
Yeah,
Bam.
yeah.
You get me? You reach 21, all right, now, this is how it goes. Boom. You reach for 25. Every time we think we step up and we're men,
Yeah.
and this is where I always tell my son, you know when, you ain't lived yet, you know.
No,
At all,
no,
bro.
no.
Just
44. I'm only now living, bro.
know
I
what,
swear
I
to you.
think it's
I'm only
dangerous.
learning
right now.
how to
Just to
live.
let
How
go
much
of
time we
things
got,
and
bro?
that.
You've gone overtime for the first half.
Okay,
Exactly,
cool.
yeah.
I was gonna say shit. What did you just say? I'm sorry to cut it. 'Cause
Nah, it's
I
calm,
had
man.
to-
No, you have to.
Yeah. What? God, shit, it's gone. I was like, when you cut this, make sure you come back in with.
No, he didn't. Is that what you're thinking? All that process in his head?
What did you just say? What was the
Wait,
last thing?
what the last thing Tez said?
Yeah, you know what I was saying.
The last thing Tez just said.
Hey, listen. Do you know what? Fuck it. This happens in the situation as well. Did you hear what I said? I did, man. But
Is that I was getting older than that?
No,
it's like that.
it's like I just didn't. What he's saying is, did you hear what I said? I did hear what you said, but I'm
But it
tired
don't
of hearing
matter
the
now.
same thing.
Yeah, we're done now anyway.
Oh, fuck it. I don't know. But
I know. What did that say though? That's quite deep now, you know.
no, but this happens to me anyway in situations. Like no, but you just said no. I'm like,
Yeah, but my man ain't even.
Did I, like,
Kind
whatever.
even saying anyway. That's alright though.
alright, well then what we'll do?
Oh, we talk.
Nah, you could talk, but
Oh, the last thing I heard was about the 44, and I'm just learning about life now, you know.
That's what I said.
he's a G. See, that's what we needed.
You see that?
This
I was
situation- This is what I'm saying in life.
No,
You
but
need
do you
that-
remember what you was gonna say off that?
Yeah,
See, don't let him go there.
No, go on. Yeah?
Yeah.
I was going to say, I find it really bad, yeah, when you're held to that now. So, like, man's trying to move forward today. Like, I get it now. I fucked up. I'm accountable for it.
Right.
Now, let me do tomorrow. Let me fix or let me do better. It doesn't have to be together or whatever it is. But sometimes there's situations where they just ain't letting that go.
The issue
no, but
with-
you did X,
The issue
Y,
with
and Z
that is because they want the outcome
to change.
and the result. No, and the result to be what they want it to be. So even if they don't want to be with you, they also don't not want to be with you. Right? So it's kind of like, yeah, I don't want to leave, but I don't want to stay, and so they just live in a space that is comfortable for them, even if it's very uncomfortable. So it doesn't matter whether it's right or wrong, good or bad. This is what I'm used to, and I will stay there.
Familiarity.
I will stay there.
Yeah, that's unfair though.
It's unfair to them
Both,
and
both
us.
ways.
Yeah,
both ways as well. Like if it's the other way around. and
Men do it
whatnot,
too.
like- yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, bear man who says, nah, if I'm not with her, she can't have next man in the yard.
Yeah.
Bruv, you're not even together.
Yeah, dead, bro.
And you did a madness to her. You put her through a... like I know, man. I can't even out certain, man. I've done a madness.
You trying to
that I
explain
can't
to
own
them like,
myself.
blood, why would you?
Bro, I've had to tell man, like...
Bro, you did a mad thing.
Bruv, you did a madness.
Yeah.
And you're saying she can't have man in her yard.
Yeah,
Bruv,
yeah.
you're the man she can't have in her yard.
Hey.
You're the man. The man you're talking about is you.
Yeah. Fully.
Like, I know you. I can't have you in my yard.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about. We ain't talking
And
about
I
them
love
things.
you, brother.
We ain't even talking about them things. We don't even talk up them things as well. We know our brothers moving mad.
Nah,
Yo,
man's
brother.
got a
No,
Call
we
it, bro.
talk. No. I talk
know
them
that,
things.
but you talk
I
to
do.
me.
I talk. I'm a man who says them things to man straight.
Ah, good.
Yeah.
I have to because I can't be your brethren if I don't.
Yeah, 100%.
The same way, like you said, to your missus, I have to say what I'm gonna say because if I
Yeah.
don't, I can't do that in a friendship, bro. Every relationship's the same for me in terms of me being who I am. I have to be who I am. I have to talk.
you
If
have to allow
not,
me.
when it's not a true friendship.
Yeah, 100%.
It's not a true relationship for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, brother, cousin,
some man's
brethren,
like,
from
bro.
with family, I'ma tell you. And those man them, they know I will tell them, and the same way they will tell me. Nah, D, you did that madness. No, you're right. I did. Well, let me check that. But them man, they're not checking that.
But know that, you know that where you're kind of trying to, where you, the feel that you're always gonna have, you're not gonna please everybody, yeah. Not
Agreed,
that. But the situation is, as long as you know you have peace in mind that you've done everything you can do. Sometimes, like I said, bro, I could be in the house and I've done things and you never know they're done.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So, but in later on down the line, maybe 2 years or something, wherever it takes up, she might not even see it, but it's just done, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Random things. She does.
No, fully.
And that is the same way you operate if you're outside the yard. You're doing things without even, some of them, because we love to just show everything. Sometimes I wait and I'm like, oh, she comes downstairs and sees me doing this. Here it goes. Oh, it's the baby.
It's such a man them.
What's
So,
wrong
hey,
with
bruv,
funny, fam?
bruv, do you know, on that note though, on a real, this goes out to men and women, yeah? On that you're a
Nah,
you're a dickhead.
It's not a lie, though. It's not a lie.
It's not,
Man
bruv,
started it.
if I take out the rubbish, I'll start look like, bro, what, nobody's gonna notice.
Man, tidy up and then sit in the room like.
We might make bare noise. Yeah. Everybody has to know I'm taking out the bins, fam.
Fam, you see when
I got my scooter
you
as
see
well,
when
so
I
I'm banging
tidied up
the
the
doors,
thing.
everything.
See when I tidied up the thing and then these little bungers wanna come in and just put things down.
Mess
I
up.
say,
Yeah, I can't stand it.
Whereas when she clean up, you know, I know I've learned to like, right, when I go in and I see that she's tied up, I'm like, yo, it looks. I make conscious effort, not because I want it back, but because I want to let it be known that
You know what it would like.
I know what it feels like.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like. So on that note, I was gonna say because what you spoke about, Tez, before you cracked the joke, which was true. Man, them and ladies, we need to stay in our role, stay in our divine. Masculine and feminine, regardless of whether the other person is showing up or not.
Because you don't see it.
Because
Sometimes
that's
you don't
what
see
Tez
it.
is
You
saying.
don't
He's
see it.
saying sometimes you don't see it, but you're gonna still show up as a divine masculine and do your role as a man, regardless. As a
And
man,
I know my woman's doing things I don't know.
right?
As I'm dropping stuff, she's picking it up. I don't even know.
So that's
you
my
get me?
point. Do it, and don't just do that in a relationship. Do that when you're single, so then you attract what you
Aye.
deserve. You attract what you desire because you attract what you are. So although we're talking about men and women and we're speaking from our perspective, we're also ensuring that men are listening to this, like they're learning. Do you know what I mean? What is it, Dan? Learn, share, and understand. So this is an opportunity for us to learn, share, and understand.
I'm still trying to process that one. Wait, the for yourself, so she can then show up. What was that? Say that all again. You can see why they get frustrated when they argue with me because it's just like.
For me, I just put it to this. I put it to like this, yeah?
Yeah.
If you make the effort to show up as your best self,
That one, yeah.
right? You're always going to attract someone doing and being
On
the same.
On the same, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that might not always be as in the one, ladies and men, but in particular ladies, because I know that they're always looking for their mate. Yeah? Stop looking for your mate and be your mate.
Yeah.
Be the person that you want to attract.
Love yourself, man.
Yeah, like
That is
truly.
it. That, you know what it is? And sorry, going on in it, but it's got to be put in there. Like, even when I was hosting the other day, and because I built such a net worth, I got a net worth of good people around me, women, men, like they all know how I am. I speak the truth, know what I'm about my community. No, they know, they see my life, like they see it in it.
Yeah.
They respect it. So that's I put him on this, like it's all mad. Anyway, this one person I must have offended. This mum's daughter that was on stage. So supposedly offended her, which I know I did it. I was just busting a joke, and she just read it all wrong.
Yeah.
But she's made a conscious effort to come and say, "You ignorant black man." Yeah. She's shouting. But what she didn't realize that the energy of people that know me were like, "Nah, we know how he is. You see, yeah, he will fly your daughter out to do that. He's probably put.
They know your heart,
daughter,
man.
How he is. Don't you dare, move, woman, your man. Even the daughter came up and said, "I'm sorry if I'm oh God, I don't know." You get me?
Yeah.
And this is where You don't know the seeds that you're planting. If you're doing what you're supposed to do as a man, like playing the role, or whatever, the seeds you're planting, eventually
They will grow.
it will grow. But the only thing is, don't look to think that it's gonna go the way you want it to go, because sometimes it's gonna go like this and then like that, and then it's gonna come out different, bro. It's gonna evolve. Because remember, bro, I was just talking the other day to my son, and I was like, I couldn't find my phone, innit? You can do that on the watch, bro.
What's that? What,
and
he showed
find
you
your
that?
phone. No, I know that. I'm talking like,
yeah.
bro, things have changed so much.
Yeah.
The world's evolving, and if we don't evolve in terms of mindset, where we start thinking everything that we're learning now, we have to reprogram ourselves. As I said to people, man, I said to people, update yourself regular. You see how you got your phones, and you see your phone and your computer come up saying software update, and you try to ignore it. This is what we do with ourselves. We ignore the software.
So
it's too long to download, and I've got things to do.
I'm gonna do it tomorrow.
You get me? But they know.
That's a liberty, boys.
They know.
You gotta service your
update
car
yourself.
as well. It's the same thing. Innit?
But
It's
update
mumsy
yourself.
too.
Is it mummy? Yeah.
It's Mumsy.
Yeah, bigs up mumsies.
Get me? Just let us see. Mumsy, I'm on the podcast. So I have to call you back. Yeah? All right, mama.
Love though.
Why? What? You're shy? You're shy? You're not shy. Not going like you're shy, Barbara.
See,
You're
mums
too
are like,
light.
I know my mum's the same. She'd be like, why are you showing
Why are you
me
putting
out?
me on there? Like,
Yeah, look, advertise, man. Do two dumpling, no spinach. Hey. You get me?
All right, I'll call you back later, mums.
No worries, son.
All right, love you.
We can talk tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah, love you.
All right,
What
mama.
time?
No, mum, you don't do that. When I say bye, you don't. Then that's.
I love that.
I love you. I've
Exactly the
got
same
to
thing.
go.
Because I love you.
All right, mum.
Have you eaten?
Love you, mum.
Have you
Bye-bye.
eaten already? Yeah, all right, bye. Oh, no.
Bye.
that's how it goes, but
Bye, mum.
All do it.
Mum, say bye now.
Just like, do it at the same time.
All right. Just that. Hey, Barbara's the one for that.
She showed the microphone, fam. She got happy in the cameras.
See, she couldn't even see the mic. I just put it to the mic. She couldn't even see it.
She saw it.
that's how it goes.
She goes, just on podcast.
So
Andrew
long
Tate.
long and short, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not evident what's happening in it. Basically,
Yes.
like I know I'm doing a lot of devil's advocate here and there and whatever, but yo, it's just to show up. Sometimes is a mad thing, and then when we show up, the little 1 or 2 gems we're dropping is don't get it twisted, innit? Don't downplay the thing. It's hard out here. It's hard, and it's hard outside as well. Yeah, like man's working, and you gotta think we're going through certain things as well as the type of man that we are in the ends as well. Yeah, we gotta know how to maneuver outside. Don't think outside is safe or hunky dory. Yeah, we're trying to maneuver all of that, and we're showing up the ones that are. Don't downplay it. It's
No,
not,
we could have gone viral, you know. We could have gone viral if
what?
he didn't say both on the Rose thing, like on the Rose thing, yeah, like saying, you know what, whose roles are more important? Yeah,
We don't have to put it in, you know.
No, but even that, no, you can leave this bit in. I like the way it did. I like the way it dropped. That's
The way
that's
it
God's
came
work. I'm like, yeah, I like the way man dropped the whole thing.
No,
innit?
but
it made
understand
sense.
though.
But that, I'm like, ah.
No, but if you
Pert
take
up
that though,
is.
if you take that though and react, no, but what about then? You're the problem though, innit?
That's it. It's
If
both.
you listen to the whole episode now, you'll see how it's we went a lot of different directions.
Nah, we went
But you'll
there.
see
We
how
went
it fully spun
village
around,
team.
innit?
We went to. This is why village is important. Innit? We went round and round. We didn't go around. We're in the village. Do it. Trying to put. It's like we're in our own little village, trying to implement little bits and pieces that should have been put.
You
or
have
should
to
be.
contribute, man.
Not shouldn't be. Sometimes should be, or not be. You know what I'm saying?
It
Just
is.
trying to. We don't need that, but we need this.
Each one teach one. I think if you're building a house, I think it's not even. I don't even know if it's an analogy, but I think like just I'm gonna add a brick and I'm gonna add a brick and I'm gonna add a brick. Eventually, it's gonna be a strong house in it. The foundation.
Nah, that's it. That's what we're doing. We ain't put the brick down yet. I said, yeah, we're building the
You gotta
foundation.
build the
innit?
foundation.
We got to know where we're putting that first brick, but bro, we can just start again. It's not hard, you know. Like we can just. Yeah, we've got the tools now. You see that we've moved forward. We've got AI now, fam.
We got
we build.
AI.
We make our AI. We make
Man's
our
gotta stay.
house. We make our house for us. AI. Pump forward slap. Make house. You get me? Go on. Build that.
Hey, Rimba, Dan, sign us up before Tez keeps us here. We got to end. We got to end at some point, guys.
AI. Build us house.
Listen, love and manners. Comment. We've had some amazing feedback off of one. Like there is a backlog, but off of the recent one, then the recent one drop. The feedback is mad. I don't even know if man's ready to do what we're doing, but we'll do it and we'll figure it out along the way. Love and manners. Comment. We need to get interactive. We need you to talk as well, because people are saying like anytime you get me on the show, I'll come and talk. It's impossible to get everyone. You lot must be hearing the same.
Yes,
It's impossible to get everyone. So comment. Don't just do like, hey man, scroll past. Oh, that was funny. Scroll past. Comment in it. Let's interact. Subscribe. All that stuff. Anything?
Nah, fam.
Learn, share, understand, man. That's why we're here. Lessons.
Come on. Dadsrus.